more about the teams coming in today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, our first game will be on Erangel here. We are flying. This is a nice, easy 45-degree angle plane path for these players to work with. Starting out right over Georgia Pole, making our way down to the south of Milta Power. So a mostly fair plane path. It's going to be a little tricky to get to somewhere like Primorsk, but other than that, everybody has a pretty fair shot at where they want to go.
Yeah, it's. I feel like the game is being very relaxed for the players. You know, you were talking about potential confidence issues or playing it cautiously. Well, this allows pretty much any team to get to where they want to go. So you don't have to feel the pressure of, oh, the flight path is too far south, but we're a team that likes to go up north. What are we going to do? So I'm very curious. I feel like this is the best way to start off an entire tournament with the flight path like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes it's fun to have those crazy flight paths. They make for a much more interesting start where a lot of teams are maybe going to compete over vehicle spawn locations and that kind of thing. You might see a splatter or a run over here or there, but most likely to start this one out, I don't expect too much action unless some teams decide to hotly to play for, but we do have two players that are pretty close to each other. Mao here with the UMP, not many bullets left, and Limbo is probably going to get out on this buggy.
Still shots are being fired, but it looks like he is long gone. The UMP not really going to reach. Yeah, you know, we were talking with the host, actually, of the event, and he was kind of congratulating us because he was saying, hey, this is one of the first times that Saudi's putting up a big event. I do have to mention that Mao did get knocked over here, and it looks like he will be the first death of the entire tournament. Very far away from his team, as now Majid from Divine Vendetta trying to help out and fight, but they decide they're not going to take that 3v4.
Yeah, so Divine losing Mao early looks like he was trying to be kind of their more scout role for them in this situation. A lot of teams like these hills that are just to the north of Ferry Pier. You have a decent amount of cover. We're seeing a little vehicle-on-vehicle action here. UI has 4 members in here. It is just Steel. He's going to get out and try, but no, he is going to get dusted outside of there. That is going to be a kill picked up by UI.
Questionable decision to not just continue.
Real Estate, 46, cutting across in their vehicles right now. Not really taking a ton of fire. Hazem has taken a little bit of damage. Citizen trying to get some shots in. I think he was able to land just one there, but not much doing. Fragger, he's got members of teams coming up here. He's got a lot of ammo. He's going to get the knock on to Hazem, but Fragger's going to get taken down there as well. Overextends just a little bit. Can the other members of Nemesis come up here to support him? Naya trying to cover the flanks. Salman goes down as well, so Escobar is trying to hold down the fort here for Nemesis.
And now you can see that he's kind of just going to go prone here in the house with Ghost. They lost a couple of their allies, and they were split up 2 against 2. And what a great read here by 46 Loot to notice that and take the very aggressive approach and say, hey, I'm going in. Speaking of which here, though, nice knock from very far away here from Ghost.
That was some really nice shooting there by Ghost with that DP. He is going to make 46 pay just a little bit for that push. Like you were saying, a nice push by 46, knowing that there was a 4v2 situation there. They can take advantage of it. They end up losing 1,
3, even 4 teams on their west flank that they will have to deal with before they move in. And speaking of which, it's not going too well.
Oh no, FP has found their boat, blown it up, got a couple members in transition, so GG tries to beach. Does not work at all for them. They are going to potentially lose a couple members, and FP, I think rightfully so, getting aggressive on this, going to set up on top of that hill. Careful there, don't want to run your teammates over, but it looks like it's okay. Thebe, I think, realizes that there is no way, but it might be too little, too late. Medzel and the other members of FP putting some fire down into there. Thebe is taking a little bit of damage, but actually, I think he's going to be able to get out.
It was just a mad dash. They knew they could not go back into the water.
To their north. Otherwise, nobody's really on the northwestern part of the circle, which I think is pretty fascinating. If somebody kind of made a rotation up through there, now it's not ideal because most likely you're going to have to rotate through the fields, and that's not great. Moab trying to put some shots in. I believe that is Divine over there, and nothing really landing. But why not take the shots? It doesn't hurt you too much, and if you can get some shots in, do a little damage, reduce that utility a bit, you can get things going. Circle right in the field. This one, going to see a lot of proning. there's going to be a lot of snakes in the grass.
This kind of circle is prone to have a lot of proning for sure. As it's a lot of teams left over as well. I mean, we got 6
grenades up and over there. That one's going to be just a bit too far. Outlaw is close enough to the building that it's going to be tough to get a grenade to bounce on top of him. But inside of there, Outlaw does get caught by a grenade, or is that something else? Jeez.
Yeah, that was a little bit strange. I'm not sure exactly how he got knocked down there, but Warrior also taking a bunch of damage, and this is going to be the cue for the Me Assassins to get aggressive. They know they got a couple of knocks. Let's see if they can pick up some kills.
Okay, here we go. They're coming around the corner. Kaito trying to get some damage in. Doesn't get the shot. He switches guns right in time. He's going to get another member there, and that is KWT getting rolled up.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't afford to be knocked there to start you off. Once we had the one knock onto Outlaw and then another one. Speaking of which here, we actually do have a couple of guys left for dead as Bood is out there, or Abood, I guess I should call him, left out. His teammates have left him to die. We'll see if anyone does actually help him out. But yeah, getting those initial knocks is always in PUBG Mobile going to be the thing that sparks you to get aggressive.
Yeah, the good news for MEA is they've cleared out basically all the teams around them, and they've got a successful path into the northern part of the circle ahead of them, potentially, if they want to take it. There's nobody really up there. The other good news is that's one of the few parts of the circle that isn't field left. So if you can get in there, set up shop, get some more kills with that, you know, kind of continue on that momentum you've already got going, it's going to be pretty good for them. FP looking down onto MBZ. This is what I was talking about. If you're in the field and there's teams up on the high ground, it gets really dicey really fast. Yeah, you've got some smokes, but those only last so long, and then the teams are just going to keep raining down on you. They know exactly where they are, and if they're good, they're not going to let you get out of it. Scorpion playing the role of his name, living up to it here, getting in the grass, but look at this. Limbo.
Clear shot. Gonna look to knock him down. Has landed a couple of shots, but that's about it. Make it a third. And a fourth, but not quite gonna pick up the knock just yet.
Yeah, Scorpion right on the backside of the circle. It's on his heels, so he has to get up and start running with basically no health. Jumping over to V8. They are trying to put some shots in through the smoke onto, I believe that is SNP over there. Not much doing there for Tiger, Divine, and SNT beating each other up. Nassar is knocked over here, but so are Dobby and Sultan. So Nassar opting to potentially go for the reses, but Ghost is putting some work into Yala with that DP. The vehicle blows up. A couple members of Yala are going down. That could be a really good grenade if that is in fact a frag. Yes, it is. Many members of Nala getting taken out here.
This is 1-on-4 right now, and he's doing it all alone. A bunch of smokes go down, but it looks like only Marley will be left available and staying alive, but that is a massive play here on the opposite side.
Ghost absolutely doing some work between the DP and the frag grenades. Excellent job by him, the solo man, putting the nails into Yala there. Escobar as well, still good to go for Ghost. So they're the surviving 2 members here for those teams, and they're going to start healing up. There's only one first aid kit left for Ghost there, and he is already very weak. And Marley, the surviving member of Yala, is trying to see if he can get some revenge here onto Nemesis. Some grenades coming up and over, but that's going to be too far. Marley's a little closer than that, Nemesis boys. So Escobar and Ghost crawling, crawling, crawling. This is all you can do in these fields. This is what it makes it so hard. There's not much else going on. Ooh, some shots are going to find Ghost. There's actually the grenade from Marley.
Marley doing a good job here. He knows he's the only one left available for his team. He picks up the kill and says, well, we're not in a great spot, but another kill is going to go a long way for our score overall. As we mentioned, the kill is very important in this mode.
Yep, so Circle's just going to center up now. There is nothing really but field left in this one. So you just got to try to make your way in and try to defend it as best you can as you are prone. Now you can look up and over a bit. Escobar is going to try to get, all he's got is 4 bandages left. Ooh. That's not going to get you full. And indeed, he does get taken down there over to 6N, who's got a shack. And they are going to be waiting for MEA to make their push. MEA knows full well that 6N is over here. It's going to try to put some suppressive fire down into them. VT, still 4 members strong here for Vendetta. So they've got themselves potentially a nice little setup if they can get their teamwork going, pick up some kills.
Looks like Trump and Master from 46 getting it started here up against FP with that Kar 98. and Divine Vendetta is going to be knocked out as, whoa, a mad dash into the middle with the car here.
Oh, Crom getting taken down from VT. He is knocked right now behind that hay bale. See if they can get the res going. Scorpion, very weak over there for MBZ, so there is not much real estate left in the circle. A bunch of teams on the outside of this going to try to make their way in. Here we go. Big push here by MEE right onto SNT. 2 knocked already. Zigarette is the only one left inside of the broken shack trying to hold this off. It's going to force MEA down as other teams are starting to shoot in here, trying to push in his guns. Can he get the knock? No. It is going to be him who gets knocked out. Great defense there by Zigarette over to FP. They are going to get taken down, but Asayad is going to come in here and finish them off.
Syed, a massive play to make it work there towards the end. FP are going to be eliminated, and now the top is off. Everybody's going wild here as the circle has closed in. SNT also getting eliminated. As players, you'll notice the teams are really trying to set up barricades with their vehicles because that's really all that's there in the field.
Yeah, you're just trying to make your own cover at this point because that's all you've got. Throw some smokes, then put some vehicles around it to give yourself room to breathe potentially. And we are getting over. Right in the center here is VT Grave, and it looks like Crom still up and running for them. He's going to need a little bit of help because he's going to be revived. And they're just going to use that smoke for now. SNP, they are over on the south side of this circle trying to just crawl their way through. See if they can pick up some kills along the way. Everybody just trying to stay low at this point. And a crate going to drop right in front of SNP, so that might give them a little room to work with. You can see there's a little bit of a hill there as well that they can crawl by.
Some shots through the smoke for VT. I really love their position here in between all the teams. We'll see if they can lock it down as SNP trying to move, but they're going to knock down here by VT.
Yeah, Crom is just trying to see if he can get a little bit lucky through the grass here. He has a decent idea, but no, he's going to get caught by a grenade from Henke there. A very nice grenade to relieve the pressure off of SNP, and that is going to be VT going down here. Only 5 teams remain.
We talked about it before. You would love to get into that top 3, and SNP with that play. Maybe secured a spot here. Let's see. As I like this little shit.
Outside of the new circle, so MEA is going to have to move outside of it. A good grenade there is going to finish this boom up. Shotgun catches guns there, doesn't get Syed, so he might be able to get the red, but now other teams are pushing in. Here it is, Arrow Madness coming through now. Syed defended, he's going to get one. Can he beat PT2 as well? PT2, he is going to find him, and Syed a huge outplay.
This guy is carrying his team by himself. Unbelievable play. But you do have to wonder, a lot of casualties in that play. Can they stay alive? There's only 3 teams left. As Syed all alone will do some caterpillar walking through the ground.
SNP has 4 members going. 46 has 2, and it's just Syed left there for MEA. So looking really nice here for SNP. Moving up, using some of that cover they have available. A little bit of those hills, some smoke coming down. Potentially could move over that crate as well. Syed on their left, not sure if they know exactly where Syed is. I think they have a pretty good idea of where 46 is trumping the other member of that team over there. You can see Syed trying to just use that grass. Ooh! That is nice work by Syed here. He is absolutely a one-man wrecking crew. Look at 6 kills already for him.
Guy has just done so much. Picks up another there, or maybe just finishing him off with that TP. The guy is out of control and might just win it for his team.
Yeah, MEA already 12 kills for them. That is massive. This is so good for them. Okay. Now we have Syed still crawling through. He might be able to want to get to that crate first and take advantage of that cover as the circle still kind of using some of that crate inside of it, I believe. And this is a really nice job by Syed. Doing a great job staying sneaky, finding the right moments to get those kills. 46 Masters, think about moving that vehicle. They're very much on fire. I don't think that's a great idea to even try to move that vehicle because one bullet into it is going to blow it up. Citizen tries to find him, but once again, Syed is outplaying everyone in this lobby.
Guy has 7 kills. He really is doing it. all by himself and gets that knock. I like the split that SMP had, but gets another kill here on the backside. And finally, Thanos is going to snap his fingers and say, that is enough of that, and will end the life of Syed. But man, what a hero for this move.
Incredible play by him, gets them a third place finish, so a ton of points coming through there. 46 has found the backside of this hill, and they're going to push up one member of SMP down. This could be the winning moment here. Master is able to finish off Thanos there, so the snap doesn't work as well as he wanted. Wasn't able to get Master. 2 members up for 46, so Syed playing the spoiler for SNP potentially, or can Klopp clutch this out in a 2v1? They are potentially going to have to come up and over this hill, but a good grenade from Master could end this one. Looking to see if he was behind that crate. Realizes that he's probably not. Ooh, no, that was a mistake. He cooked the grenade too long, blew himself up. That could lose them the match. We'll see if they can recover from this. Klopp trying to get it through. Trump is just crawling on the ground, seeing if he can get to Master in time, and he is going to go for the revive.
You know, after that grenade, I don't know if they want to try another one, but that's really the only way that they're going to be able to shut down Clabs here, as he's going for it right now.
Oh no, it's a 2v1. He is going to get taken down, and it is going to be 46 loot that is going to take game number 1.
Wow, winner, chicken dinner to 46 loot. Love the patience. There was so much going on with Syed trying to go 1v3 or even 1v4 on the opposite side, but they just kept their cool, waited for the right moment, and baited him into charge.